Hey, assalamualaikum everyone. So it looks like the market has been shaking out the weaker ones. I think the market is a little bit, you know, rude to you and me right now. Bitcoin has been making manipulative move. Speaking of manipulation, I want to show you the chart here on the 4-hour time frame as well. So if I do end up zooming in into this symmetrical triangle for Bitcoin, just notice how you had your resistance line here, you broke to the upside, you went for the retest, and you probably retested, confirming, and you really even confirmed, and you pushed back up just to go down one more time, which is not very good to me, guys. So symmetrical triangle technical target can lie down to maybe here 60,000. So could we be looking at Bitcoin coming down 60,000 one more time? Maybe. Or maybe just make another fake out and try to move to the upside. Some people are saying, hey, try to adjust the the trend line here. So let's actually try to do that a little bit. I'm gonna stretch this out. Maybe there's a little bit of a range trap. Could be a range trap. Does look like a range trap. So maybe after all we're still a little bit safe here, because you have your touch, you have your touch, you have your touch, and you are actually staying above that line one more time. So if things go great, maybe Bitcoin is ready to go back to the upside one more time. Halving is around the corner, so I'm not surprised at all that Bitcoin was dropping a little bit. This is not even big, all right? This is not a big drop, because pre-halving Bitcoin on an average dumps down like 25%. So if we talk about 25% on an average, we're talking about maybe $55,000, which didn't happen, right? Which didn't happen. So this, as bad as it looks like, I don't think it's the worst. Otherwise, if you go and check the history before halving, how much did Bitcoin drop? You're going to know that Bitcoin dropped 30%, 25%. That's how bad it used to be. Now, when it comes to SHIB, we were breaking a little bit, and it seems like there's a little bit of a range trap right here. Now before we could have gone any further, Bitcoin happened, of course, and then we went to the downside, and now I think that the trend line here is going to look something more like this, I guess, right now. And this is a little bit scary, or someone may even say that it's actually something like this. Okay, so now if I extend the lines here, I'm just going to try to extend the upper resistance as well, the lower support as well. Now you have an apex until 24th of April. So 10 days from now, the best can happen. We're still in the game, we're still not out of the game, of course. And if I show you the 4-hour time frame as well, I think the 4-hour time frame is pretty much oversold, and it's one opportunity to buy SHIB in a cheap price. Look at this. Historically speaking, this has always been a good place to enter into SHIB. Now the thing is that in 10 days you have a decision coming in. Some people may say looks like a little bit of falling wedge, which is actually a good sign here. And if you end up pushing sideways, break to the upside, and you have a nice good move back up to 4340. Now I personally think this is happening. You're going to push up, but if you break to the downside, however, if you break down, this is scary. You're going to be looking at a target from there to there, and you could be looking at 1286 down to the ground. But I will still be holding SHIB, because there's a time frame, guys. There's a time frame for SHIB, and it's a couple of months. So zoom out, look at the bigger picture, think like a swing trader or a positional trader. Instead of thinking short term for a second here, look at the bigger picture all the time before you quit and run away. So that's all for the video. I'm going to see you the next one in the office.